Hello everyone and welcome back to another F1 Challenge live stream. This is CIR round 11 for the British Grand Prix, and it's a green light and we will go for the warm-up session. I'll let him go through because he was a bit dodgy. Qualified 6th, so not a great place to be in, especially when half of the grid, that's half the grid I think. Not sure how many drivers are actually in right now. I haven't really checked the tire wear on this track, but we'll find that out soon. Not sure, I haven't checked yet. Ah, okay, that's an important. Fucking hell! Right, that's I thought he had enough time to avoid me, but he didn't. At least we know the pit limit. Okay, cool. Let me actually check. We have 12. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm starting in the middle of it all. So let's hope we don't do what I did right there. Hold on. Let me do something very quickly. Twelve drivers, which is a shame, considering we had quite a few drivers at the start of this league, or at least at the start of this season, but slowly dying. Where the hell is my oh. Oh. Oh no. It's wet and it's raining, so how wet is it? Because I can't see that. Okay. Yeah, let me quickly do this. Anything else? No, I think that's it. We have 30 laps, so let me check my setup. I don't even know how much I'm using, but I'll do 12. I'll do 85. 2 stops, with each of them just being 10 laps of fuel. 67, 23, so 70. 70. Okay. Oh wait, we shouldn't go out on dries. What am I doing? I hope it's Inters. How much spray is there? Oh, that's quite a lot. Nope, 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 not doing this. Wet tires it is. It's not monsoon, but it's not Inters. This will be a fun one. It might turn to Inters very quickly though. But who knows, I'm starting on the wets. Yeah, that's a lot of sweat, and it's still raining. I don't know if it's raining enough for it to stay on the for wet tire conditions, but we'll go with the flow. I don't know what everyone else is choosing, can't see that. But obviously, typical British weather is has been decided for us today. I just hope everyone will be a lot more cautious in turn 1 than usual. Oh, I'm fit, huh? Why am I 5th? I'm pretty sure I should have started 6th, but... Okay, sure. And now we just wait 3 minutes for everyone to line up here. Oh, Smith was apparently invisible for me, or did he just... I don't know. Hello there. Welcome to Silverstone. The weather, as so often is the case here, is shit. At least I'm starting on the good side of the track. Still don't know where everyone is, to be honest, from the other top 5. Because like I said, I should have started in Oh, I think Rokas is not in, or is he? Oh, Rokas is not here. Oh, that's a shame. He had a fantastic qualifying. Who's to my inside? I can't see him. Or is no one... Oh. I thought someone was in my blind spot. Oops. Hopefully everyone will be lined up perfectly on the grid on first try. Because starting with wet tires that are cold is the worst thing imaginable. Hopefully we don't have to retry. There's no one with an issue yet. I say yet because there's always a chance that someone will get something. It looks like it has stopped raining. But I don't think I'm going to pit for winters. I'll just go straight to dries. We'll wait until the dry line has come up. There's still a lot of spray. I think inters weren't the best idea just yet. But I don't know what will be faster. Going to inters and then to dries, or go to dries instantly? Because wets to inters is a very big difference. Monsoon to dries is even bigger, but like right now the conditions are suitable for dry tires if the track dries up, and of course with time there will be a dry line, but veering off the dry line will be death. That's basically the end of your race. Eyes have not warmed up, but I also have not been paying attention to those. I'm a bit afraid that Yuri is behind me, at least any of the Renaults. That's a good thing. I'm lost, okay, cool. Here we go. Tires are actually quite okay. Hopefully everyone will be lined up good. Okay, there we go. So it took a long time before those went off. Cook is off. Can't see anything. Oh, and he's off as well. Okay, both Jaguars are spun in the span of 1.5 sectors. Smith has gone into the lead in front of Wraith, who is now spun, so that's a 1-2 for us. That was quick. From 5th to 2nd, I'll take it. I just need to take it easy, just from here on to the finish, without too much intervention from myself, aka spinning everywhere. That was almost exactly what happened. Oh, Jerry's already left. Okay, well, guess he didn't make it out alive out of that incident. Now, I don't mind Aaron going absolutely bolting in front of me like Verstappen. What I'm more worried about is the drivers behind. So I'm currently in a very good position. Too bad the racing line is not the racing line I take, so if I do go to the dries and have to follow the dry line, it's gonna be hell. Especially for these sections, because holding on to the racing line here is not an easy task, but I can see the dry line. As you see, the dry line goes to the outside of the straight, which is never the fastest option. We have only 10 drivers left after Jerry and Jerry left us. In these conditions, that's not a big surprise. You see, this is what racing line I would take. So I have to get used to following the. I'll just follow the dry line and then go from there. If I take my own lines right now, I'm gonna create a habit out of that, and then it's gonna be over for me real soon. Now the problem with Smith leading right now is he's gonna gain on me in the championship. He's 9 points behind, and he will close in on me way sooner at this rate if he wins every race from now on. Say if he finishes first and I finish second for the coming races, he'll be ahead of me by the final race by 1 point. So we'll go into the final race with 1 point difference. That's if he finishes first and me second from now on until round 15. Actually, until round 16. Spray is not really increasing. So Tankar third is actually quite a surprise that he's staying there for 2 laps now. Let me just say he's not one of the fastest drivers out there, but he's doing well to keep up with. I mean, he's not so far behind me. He's about as far behind me as I'm behind Smith. Just saying a lot about myself too. He might be on Inters. I also have to look at the field. Tires are getting hotter and hotter, which probably means it's time for Inters. But I want to go to dries immediately. It's a long way for that, considering the spray is still quite violent. Especially the final corner is a tough one. I have to go very wide to get on the dry line there. pulling away a second a lap. He probably would have done that same on the dries. I'm pulling away from Smetanka around 1.5 seconds a lap. Yeah, tires are really degrading now. But the spray is still there. Should I go for dries? Even though the track is definitely not clear enough for that. Should I go to int, which is the more viable action to take? Also by the fact that off the track it's still very wet. Aaron is not going to. I thought he went into the pits. I'm going to put pit on because I'm going for inters. Otherwise I'm not holding it out very well. And we won't go a long way on those inters because they'll be toast by the end of their stint as well. But till when? Because if we pit now and go for 10 liters, we still have to make 2 stops. We'll have to make. This is going to be a 3 stop anyway. So if it's going to be a 3 stop anyway, and divided by 4, then it's 7.5. So we'll do 8 laps. No, it should be 9. Oh, we could do 8, and go for 8 each at the end. Let's check what the dry line is still way too wet. I haven't really got time to change my fuel yet, so I'll do that when I get into the pits. I think it's 7.5 a lap. Not too sure. I've done 6 laps. I had 85, and now I've lost 50 in 6 laps. Smith is in the pits as well. Will he go to dries or inters? That's my question. Fuck! Wow, okay, I actually... Man, I'm not paying attention. Yeah, that was stupid. That cost me time for no reason. Let's see if these inters are doing well. Thanks for the tip, Jerry. Oh yeah, inters feel very nice. At least when it's on the dry part of the track, not on the very wet parts. Very stupid blunder for me in the pits, but hey, we didn't lose too much time, I think. Actually, I don't know. Also going into the pits. I think most drivers are making the switch now if they haven't already gone to inters. We're now in 3rd behind Smith, so I don't know who's leading. That blunder cost us 5 seconds. Yikes. At least we're still in the race. We're still up for a second. Oh, I don't know who's the leader then. Now I am second. paying attention to a lot of things this race. Still quite some spray. Once you go offline and the difference in spray is actually hilarious. Yeah, that's pretty cool as well. I like that that's in the game. You don't get to have this feature in modern games. You have to actually follow a dry line. Crazy how these games are way more realistic than the games that are... Well, let's just say it has gone the other way around. Graphics have gone realistic, features have turned unrealistic. That's probably not for every game. Actually, for a lot of World War II games, and one in 2008 from World at War from Call of Duty was had a lot of weapons and, you know, actual realism. And in Call of Duty World War II in 2017, there were like half the weapons. Some weapons didn't even exist back then, or were not realistic for that time period. So, in that sense, games have realistically only improved in graphics and not in actual gameplay. Speaking for all games, like I said, but there are some games I can pick out, and Formula 1 is one of them. While having blabbered about basically nothing, I have not lost that much time to Aaron. I've actually gained a second on him. Maybe I'm better on inters, or maybe he's making mistakes here, left, right and centre, I don't know. Oh, Hammond has crashed on, or yeah, I don't know what's happened, maybe maybe his game crashed or he crashed. Either way, he has retired from his home Grand Prix. We still have Harry Langdon and Aaron Smith, the two Brits that are still in the race. I'm the only Dutch person. What tires to go on for the next stop? It still is not dry enough in my opinion. We're slightly catching him. If we keep the pace up like this, we might even be able to get to him at the end of the race. We're only 1/3 of the way done. Yeah, yeah, I'm sorry, Whitman. There's not much going on. I'm driving in the middle of nowhere. The guy in front of me is 6 seconds in front, and the guy behind is 7.5. And it's increasing. The gap in front is decreasing, so we are catching. So this might get exciting the more we get to the end of the race. But we still have 2 pit stops to go. Mine is in 3 laps. Tires have actually held up pretty well. More than I thought that would be. And there's almost no spray anymore. So next lap is gonna be, or next pit stop is definitely gonna be dries. Still not sure how long I will be going for those dries, but they will definitely not last 15 laps, or at least half the race distance. I could give it a try, but with the amount of twists and turns this track has, I don't want to risk ending my race on rotten tires. And even if I do gain the lead, because Aaron is taking doing 2 stops and I'm doing 1 stop, he's gonna catch me very quickly once he's done his 2nd stop. So I'm not gonna gamble on the 1 stop here from now on until the end of the race. I'll keep driving on these inters because I want to make sure the dries are at the perfect opportunity. The line looks pretty well dry. I'm gonna go for 1 more lap. It says I can do 2 more, but I'm gonna do 1 more. I do not trust the dries just yet, especially that I'm making a few errors where my tires are going off the dry line. Yellow flag. That for it's not Adam or Aaron's, for God's sake. It's Stepnico's lost his rear wing. Obviously going to pits. He needs to drive a little bit slower than that if he doesn't want to crash inside the pit lane. Smith also continuing on. I believe 1 more lap. I can keep going. The tires are not done actually. They're only now starting to fade, but even if I wish to continue, I can't. Like I said, I can go on to lap 16 and try a 1 stop. But will that be too risky? The wet tires went off very quickly. I've only driven 8 laps with these tires and they're starting to fade. But if they're only starting to fade now, then they probably will go on for a long time. The bad thing is I will have a lot of fuel after that stop. Should I just go for it? It's probably my best bet. It's a risky move, definitely. And I see almost no spray anymore on the dries. On the dry line. Pit now or next lap? So it's either going to be 16 laps on dries or 15 laps. I don't think the difference is that much. I'll do next lap. I'm not confident yet. I'll finish my stint. Stop this lap. And then now it's starting to fail. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of fuel. I've seen 1 stops actually have kind of an advantage. I don't know when Aaron is going to pit. I hope not this lap, because that will make that just means I'm not going to have any advantage, probably. If he's on Nittus 2, then he might feel the heat as well. 15 laps to the end with soft tires. I cannot choose hard tires, unfortunately, otherwise I would have done that. That's a glitch in the game that has never been fixed, or you're not allowed to. But I don't think that's part of the game. Is 15 enough? Again. I've killed my pit crew twice now. Soft, okay. Yeah, that's a lot of fuel. 10.7 seconds for a pit stop. Pit lane is obviously still wet. See if the gamble is going to pay off. I cannot say for certain just yet. A lot of spray when I come out, but here's the dry line. No spray. Stay on the dry line and we'll be good. And I can always cool my tires by going on the wet stuff, so... I shouldn't have made a mistake. I didn't think my car would go straight on that far. Stay on the dry and we'll be fine. It's a good thing I made it a habit to go on the dry line instead of my own. That's this is probably the most difficult corner to stay on the dry line. You saw a bit of spray there coming off my tires. I don't know if Henry Langdon has already gone to dries. I'm not picking up any time from him. Might have already gone to dries, you know. Just going to stay on the wet stuff here to cool my tires once every so often. I don't know if that's actually a thing, if that's a feature that you can cool your tires by going on the wet. It makes sense, and this game has a lot of realism going for it. So I hope it's enough to also have included that. We've caught Henry in 3 seconds in the last lap. Yeah, that's the bad side of going on dries on a drying track. First real mistake of the race, apart from the pit stops. This is in the pits. This is exactly not when I should have made that mistake. Hangnan's also in. Yeah, damn it, dude. I don't know how much that cost me. And he's in front by 8 seconds. Would I have gone there anyway? I don't know. I wasn't stationary for that long. I would have probably been way closer, but... yeah, scheisse. He's definitely going to pull away now, since, you know... Ooh. Aaron is very good in the wet. Maybe I can catch him till the end of the race. I don't know what strategy he's gone on to, but considering he pitted later, I don't think he's gonna pit again. Actually surprised he managed to get that gap with Intis on a dry track. It's just basically dry now. Zink goes in the pits. We'll get him for sure. Yeah, no worries. If you can catch him a second a lap, we'll for sure have a little battle. And then it is about trying to get him off the dry line would be risky enough to go on the wet stuff myself. Try and pass that way. Well, two Jaguars, after qualifying both in the top 4, have now DNF'd both. So rip. Yeah, I'm not catching him, but I'm also not losing him, so we have the same pace almost, just in different areas. But ultimately I think it will stay this way unless he makes a mistake, or I make a mistake. That's also an option. Yeah, it's pulling away half a second a lap. Okay. So just try not to. Oh, yellow flag. Oh, it's Smith! Oh my god. And he's lost his rear wing. I thought that was the end. I thought that if. Oh, that is huge. I feel sorry for him. He was leading, like, I would say, the whole race. He's been leading the whole race, basically. And one wet patch has drifted him into the gravel and into the wall. He's lucky to keep going, so he still has a chance to, you know, make me lose the points that I could gain on him here. I think he is cutting corners though. He's not losing too much time to me, even though he has no rear wing. Or that was a farce, and he actually still has his rear wing. I'm not sure anymore, but I think I did see his rear wing. Definitely, he's not gonna rear wing. Never mind. So now it's a matter of keeping the tires from exploding and driving occasionally on the wet stuff while keeping the steering wheel as straight as possible. Brzezinko now in second place. The second BAR is following me. We have to manage a gap of 17 seconds. It's been wrong wing. It's been handed to me on the plate. I gotta say that. I mean, he was pulling away from me, and he was leading for the whole race. Well, like most people say, it's not about how many laps you lead. It's about who leads the final lap. And I don't want to jinx myself. Definitely not in a position where I am right now. But it might be me. I'm gonna cruise. I'm actually gonna cruise right now. I have 70 seconds to spare. I shouldn't. I can lose 2 seconds a lap and still win. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna let myself be pressured by Aaron's teammate. So yeah, it's gonna be a calm race from now on. It's been a calm very much this whole race, apart from the start, which was chaos. But yeah, what can you expect from a wet track? I understand your feeling, mainly because it's happened in the past. Last time I jinxed myself was Australia, where I said I haven't spun yet, but that's because I was still coming to terms with my car and how it handled, which didn't feel nice. Let me just say that. And in the second race, I got told, you know, how to fix my setup to make it less twitchy. I said I didn't spin yet, and then literally that same lap in the final few corners I spun. So I understand why you would have a feeling that I would still bottle it. Same with 2 weeks ago, France. I was running a comfortable 4th, and I went over the anti-cuts and left the track straight into the wall. I see that Aaron Smith hasn't popped up on the timetables yet. He is not even 5th. He's not even in the top 5. Oh, I'm almost about to lap him. What? I mean, I know that pit stop takes almost a minute for the rear wing to be repaired, but this is not how I thought the race was going. 7 laps to go. And also, you haven't won anything this season. Oh yeah, that's true. I've actually not realized that until now. I've not won a single race this season, despite leading in the championship by 9 points to someone who's won multiple times, but has had a few poor results afterwards, which is exemplified right here. It's comfortable in the lead and then dropping it. All the drivers that are still in the race, at least those that are not in the garage, I think Konski is still in the garage. We're actually 11 people, only 11 drivers were in the race, because Konski wasn't the one, was also counted, but he wasn't racing, he quit. I don't know why he's quit, to be honest. He still has to make this lobby, so I don't know how he's not feeling driving. I haven't asked him that, and it seems like every question that's been asked about it he's avoided. Yeah, this could be my first win of the race in a country that's from my rival. And there is no Dutch Grand Prix in this season, so they can't bite back. Close to that is Belgium. I'm not going to look at chat too much, guys. I need this win. Especially when I was saying what happened if I finished second every time and Aaron won every race from now on. He will win the championship by 3 points at the end, and we'll go into the final round by 1 point difference. So this will definitely, there's a fruit fly. This will definitely open the door a bit more. Let's hope this Williams of Smitanka will let me through nice and clean, and not that he's going so violently on the wet stuff that he will spin and crash into me regardless of letting me through or not. So I think Smith is right now in 6th position, because if Konski is not racing and there's only 8 people left, and Smitanka is 7th. Yeah. Smitanka is 7th right here. I'll read the chat when I have the chance, boys, but I'm not in a pushing state or anything, but there's still a specific line I have to follow. I would have checked the chat if I didn't have to, you know, follow a specific line. I would have driven anywhere where grip was, and right now the only part where grip is this slightly different shade of grey on the track. So I'm not trying to look at chat too much. Also, don't try and type too long messages. Even if you spam the chat with one-word sentences, that's better, because I cannot keep my attention to one long sentence for the whole of one straight. And I do not trust my hands that I will keep my car straight, so just saying that. I'll try on this straight, because I know I can drive straight here. Yeah, I can keep my eyes on it, but I have not read anything, to be honest. I don't know where to, how many chats there are for me to read. Okay. And that's also a way to let me through. It's Novel's time. Yeah, I'll read it after the race, guys. It's only It's only 5 laps. 4 laps after this one. I can lose basically 3 seconds a lap to Rosinko here. He's catching me quickly. He's nothing to lose. I have everything to lose here. I'm in lead of the championship. I'm currently trying to win this Grand Prix. It would have been awesome, to be honest. I could let him through and let him win the race to keep it going that I would win the championship without winning a race. That would be insane. I would probably be the first CIR driver to do that. Probably the first league racer in a long time to do that. But, you know, it would have been a chance had Aaron still been in front of me, which is not the case. So, but still, you know, 10 rounds, none won anything, and then winning the race in the 11th round after the break, not bad. I'm gonna be honest, if Raymond Stavelink was here, if Kronsky was driving, and if those Jaguars didn't spin out, or whatever the fuck happened, if Aaron didn't spin out, you know, I would have been running 5th right now. I'm just saying I'm not the quickest, I'm just the most consistent. I'm not a guy to brag, but consistency is key. What I've shown in the past 10 rounds, apart from France and Australia, which were the first and previous round, was constant podiums and top 4 positions, mostly podiums. So, and if you look at the other drivers, it's win, top 3, 7th, DNF, that kind of stuff. It's really where you put your car, in fact. 3 laps to go. Yeah, Alex Speed is a very, yeah, but he's not in this competition. So those that would have been in this competition, yes, like I said, Stavelink, Aaron if he didn't spin. Oh yeah, that's good that I have a little standing, so I'll see where everyone is. Yeah, Stavelink and Kronsky basically. I don't think I can call anyone else. I feel like I'm forgetting one driver that is also, no, that's it. Langdon wasn't quick enough this whole season. Has Aaron already made progress from last place? Basically last place. He's still 4th. Troy will probably still be 5th. Or has Troy been overtaken by Smith? No, he's not. Is Smith anywhere close to Troy? Doesn't even pop up, so he's definitely a minute behind me. I could have lapped him, but you know, there was no A's there. Okay, he hasn't even crossed the line yet. So I think he's around 15 seconds behind Troy. So he's not going to get in to 5th place. So he's going to be stuck in 6th place, which gives him 3 points and me 7. I would have gained the points back I lost in France, because Smith scored 6 points on me due to my DNF in his 3rd place. Now I'm gonna win 7 points on Smith, so I would have taken back those points plus 1 extra. Good measure. Gives a bigger window to my opportunity of winning this championship. But like I said before, this wouldn't have been even close to an opportunity if the other high quality drivers were also in here. So I must say, even though I've won this race, it's not my proudest win. It's not my least favorite win, but by any means. I haven't won because of a penalty or anything, but it's been, you know, 11 drivers in the race. Many champions or championship contenders in this league have won with more than 16 drivers attending, and with all the title contenders also on the track. For me, the only title contender here is Aaron. And with only 11 drivers, which 3 of them basically going out in the first lap. So, hooray, I won a race, but it's only for the points. I'm not doing this for the win. Which is kind of feels dumb to say, because the win is for the points, but if I would have been second in this race, I would have been fine with that too. I think I would have deserved second more than first. But I kept it on the track, that's also something to take into account. I think if the drivers didn't make any mistakes, this race I would have not been in such an easy position. So it's also just... I mean, I wasn't even mistake free. I made a mistake on track by sliding, and I ran over my crew twice. Which cost me in total, I'd say about 10 to 15 seconds. So if I hadn't lost that, I would have been even further up the lead. I'd have even had a chance at Aaron if he didn't, if he was still on the track. I've just realized, by the way, this is the final lap. I'm very glad that I put enough fuel in, because I was just about to be very scared, because I thought we were still in lap 28, but round the final corner we go. These final corners are still this whole hairpin and then this part. And that's it. British Grand Prix in the wet, for the first part at least. Yeah, amazing. That's huge for the championship. And feels very sorry for Aaron. Must be said, he drove a fantastic race. But it's now time to celebrate, so here we go. I can feel sorry for others, but I can also feel very happy for myself though, so there we go. And we have enough fuel to do it as well, so... Yeah, let's see how hot the tyres are. Oh, there's Langdon. I think that's Reith, yeah. Oh! Oh, okay. It's very difficult to get away with the car with burned up tires and traction control still off. Let's just try anyway. I think he finished 6th. So your teammate has gone 5th. Yeah, 5th. So he's gone 4 points for your team. So very good. That's gonna hit the wall, probably. No, we're on the... Oh, yeah, probably. 8.7 seconds. That's fine. Adam is also very, very happy. Yeah, Reith. I mean, you should be happy that you still finished, to be honest. Oh. Oh, he's gone. Oh, Aaron is. He says he doesn't win. He doesn't deserve to win at this moment, or ATP at this point. Yeah, at this point. Yeah. That's his mindset right now, because he lost it. He could have easily won it. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next week for, which is gonna be, screenshots were already taken, so Hockenheim. Oh, that's gonna be great. In other words, no, it's gonna be quite shit. I'm not great at that track, but I wasn't great at Britain either. I was 1.5 seconds off the pace. So how I've done this, I don't know, but I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.